Hi guys, welcome back to the Shihai channel, and today I'll be reviewing the new EVO3 Victor deck and how you can actually obtain GB4 or GB3 on your first turn depending on the number of rear guards and do you have. So basically this combo is very simple to pull off. You ideally need to have at least 3 counter blasts, but for some combos you have 4 counter blasts, and I'll show you how your first strike can be so painful that your opponent has no choice but to take it. And you need to run Kabutron as your first starter, and when you strike you need to have at least 2 grade 2s on the field. It can be either, you know, the new Gosachi, it can be Silver Temper, it can be this Ninja if you want, and then you can have Sazanda too. So you need to at least have 2 rear guards on the left hand side, and then obviously this grade 1 right here to boost is very optional. So first off, you at least want to start off with a feel like this. Grade 3 Zubat Victor, you're already right, and then Kabutron at your to your right or to your left, basically is up to you to boost your rear guards and later, because it is a very core part of the combo, as you need Kabutron to stand. And then before that, let's just move on to looking at what the hell is Zubat's Victor skill and what is the new G3 Wing Champ's Victor skill. So moving on, we have this page that I loaded up. As you can see, this is Zubat Victor skill, counter blast 1 when your G unit strike. You may pay the cost if you do draw a card. Choose a card from your hand, call it to RC. Choose one of your units, and until end of turn, it gets when this unit attacks, choose one of your other regards and stand it. And at the end of turn, if the number of face-up cards in your deck zone is 1 or less, count charge 1. If the number of cards in your soul is 1 or less, soul charge 1. If you count charge and soul charge, draw a card. So this is basically what your drawing power, your main drawing power is from this card. And then moving on to Wing Champ Victor skill, you can see that's all +1, choose a face down card from G zone, turn it face up. When your regards stand, you may pay the cost. If you do that unit and this unit, get power +5k at the end of turn. And then the generation break 3, GB3, at the end of your battle, this unit attack, draw a card, choose one of your opponent's rear guard with the least power and retire it. So it's very simple to understand. So let's just move on with the combos and I'll show you guys how to achieve it. It's very simple. So first off, you want to obviously write into Zubat Victor, and then you want to pay the cost for strike. So let's just say you discard a grade 3 and then you strike onto, you know, the Wing Champ Victor. So first of all, you use your strike skill, count +1. You can see I got 4 count blasts right here, but for this combo we only use 3. So count +1, you can draw a card, and then let's just say I draw into Gosachi. You can superior call Gosachi onto the field, and you can call a Silver Temper and a grade 1 booster if you want. So if you do call this grade 1, you can actually give Gosachi the skill. The skill, as I said just now, the strike skill is whenever a unit attacks, you may stand it. So it does not really have to be a rear guard. You can not give the skill to the rear guard, you can actually give it to the Vanguard if you want. But ideally for this combo, if you have a grade 1, you want to give it to Gosachi so you can stand grade 1 as well. Or if you don't have this grade 1, you wouldn't want to call it, you can just give the skill to the Vanguard. So for this demonstration purpose, we can actually give the skill to Gosachi. So whenever Gosachi attacks once per turn, you can stand one of your rear guards. So let's moving on to the combo. As you can see right here, you can take Silver Temper boosted with Gunstorm and then attack the opponent's Vanguard. So it's a 10k guard because 9 + 7 is 16. Opponent's only at 11k, so it's just a magic number. The opponent has to guard 10k shield. So let's just say the opponent guarded already. You're moving on, you attack with Gosachi right here, boosted by Kabutron. So when this happens, the skill activates for the strike skill. Remember, when you stand, when you attack with Gosachi, you can stand one rear guard, so you can stand Silver Temper right here, and then the skill activates you +5k because of rush. And then the Wing Champ Victor skill, when your rear guard stand, you may soul blast 1 right here, soul blast 1, and then you +5k to the unit that stand, which is in this case Silver Temper, and then +5k to your Vanguard. So it's really good. And then Gosachi skills also activates, which is counter +1. Oh, sorry. Before that, remember, whenever your rear guard stand, you need to flip 1 card face up. So you can flip any card face up in your G zone basically. For this, I'll just flip out Sabreeze because, you know, Sabreeze is useless at this point. Anyways, after that, you use Gosachi skill, counter blast 1. You can stand Gatson. Ganzon, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Anyways, same thing. When you stand a rear guard, you may soul blast. So you soul blast one of the cards right here from a soul, and then in addition, you've got +5k. And then when this rear guard stands, you may flip you +5k too, and then flip 1 card face up. So in total, Guards on skills activates too whenever this rear guard stand due to any effect. So you plus 4k to this unit with the amount of face up cards in your G zone. So if you have 2 face up cards right here, you can actually plus 8k. I'm not too sure, to be honest, about the 8Ks. Most likely is 8K because you have 2 face-up cards. But before the skill activates, as you can see right here, I think when it stands, so when it stands, this card is still flipped up, so there's only 1 card face-up in G-Zone, so you only can plus 4K. But when it stands, yeah, basically you, based on the number of cards in your G-Zone flipped up, so you only got 1, so basically you only can plus 4k right here. It's a once per turn skill, but in addition you still get a 5k from, you know, standing this rear guard because of winning chance victor skills. Is very good, but you still get to flip up the card because you stand this unit. So yeah, now your Vanguard is currently at 36k power, and then that's not all. Carbotron skills activate. So Carbotron skills, whenever it boosted a rear guard after the end of battle, you may generation break 1, counter blast 1, move this into the soul. Counter blast 1, so you can use up 3 of your counter blast for this, and then you stand Gosachi. Gosachi skill, plus 7k when stand, rush, and then plus another additional 5k because of winning champ victor skill, and then plus another 2k, so it moves up to 4 right here because of Carbotron skill. When you boost counter blast 1, stand the rear guard that you boost at plus 2k, and then don't forget to soul blast 1. So blast the Carbotron right out, and then you plus 5k to your Vanguard. So your Vanguard is now sitting at 41k, and all your regards are standing in again with a massive amount of power. So this is the combo right here you want to actually pull off on your first strike if possible. And then after this, you can just go ahead and start attacking. You can attack with Gosachi first if you want. So it's actually a 19 plus 4, 23k, so guard 15 for the enemy. And then after that, you can start attacking with your Vanguard. Don't forget to flip 1 up. That's not when I stand Gosachi. I didn't do that. Forgot about it. Anyways, moving on, then we have a 41k Vanguard hitting. Most likely your opponent will take this, so you triple drive check and then allocate the trigger power accordingly. And then GB3 skill activates because you already have like 4 face start 1, 2, 3 right here, and then 4. So you may retire one of your opponent's rear guard with the least power and then draw a card, which is really good. And then last but not least, you can attack with Server Temper right here, boosted. So without any triggers, it's just a 19k right here, but 19 plus 11, 19 plus 16, which is a 35k power to the enemy's Vanguard, which is really, really powerful. So most likely the opponent will just take this side or just cancel it or G-Guard, depending on what he does. And then this also is a very good combo because after the end of turn, when all your regards have attacked, you are ending your turn. Zoom back to the skills activates when you return this back to the G zone. So if you have less than 1 soul, you can right here, you can soul charge 1 from your deck. Let's just say this is soul charge. And then if you have less than 1 counter blast, which I do have, you can counter charge 1. And then if you do soul charge, counter charge, you can draw 1 card from the deck. So this is your ideal first strike. It gives you so much drawing power, so much power to your rear guards, and it's just overall the best combo out of all in the whole deck, and just so much pressure applied to the opponent. Alright, let's move on to the new combo, another combo right here. So you can actually don't use Server Temper. You can actually, let's just say if you have in your hand 2 Gosachis instead, what will happen? So let's reset this back all again. And for that combo just now, right, as you can see, you only used up 3 counter blasts, but for this combo right here, you're actually required to use 4 counter blasts. So let's refund the counter blast right here, and then we'll use 4 counter blasts. So very simple. Pull back my soul and pull back the grade 0. We've reset everything. Let's move on. So same thing. Let's just say this is your first strike. You got 4 counter blasts right here due to your opponent dealing you and 1 extra damage because of a crit trigger or something. Anyways, you strike. First strike, of course, you want to strike winning champ victor. And then counter blast 1, strike skill, draw a card, and then you can actually superior call Gosachi right here. And give your Vanguard the skill. Whenever your Vanguard, once per turn, when your Vanguard attacks, you may stand 1 rear guards, and then you call another 2 units out here. So obviously this grade 1, right, for every combo is very optional. You don't have to actually call it, but you can just call it here for fun. Okay, so first, let's go on with the combo. So you have 3 counter blasts to have right here. You can attack with this Gosachi right first. So 9 plus 7 is still a 10k card for the opponent because 16k just nice. What a magic number. And then after this, you may attack with the Gosachi. So when you attack with Gosachi 9 plus 5 right here, you can actually guard 5k only for the opponent, but Gosachi skills activate, you can counter +1, and then you stand the right side Gosachi plus 5k, and then plus additional 7k because of the rush, and then remember to Soul Blast out your card, any card in your soul, and then it will become like this, 5 plus 5 plus 2, and then your Vanguard gains an additional 5k because of winning chance Victor skill. And then after Carbotron skills now activates, move into the soul, counter blast another one, so you left one counter blast right here. And stand Gosachi, plus 2k, then plus 5k, plus 7k first, then plus another 5k, soul blast out another card. And then, alright, so plus another card, and then plus 5k to the Vanguard, and then due to Carbotron skill, it gains another 2k, so it's total of 4k. So right now, it's the same combo right now, and then what you want to do is you attack with this right side Gosachi first, because this Gosachi already has used this used the skill to stand this left side Gosachi. However, your left side Gosachi haven't used the skill. This is what your last counter blast is used for. So you attack the opponent for 19 plus 4, 23k. So you got 15 as per usual for the opponent, and then last but not least, your right side Gosachi hits for 21k, still a 15k guard because it's a magic number, and then your right side Gosachi gains the skill, so counter +1. You stand your right side Gosachi, and then even though it doesn't gain power, it's still a shit ton of attacks, and then you can just whack your opponent again for 23k. And then whenever it stands, actually, it's not just 23k, I just realized when it stands, you may Soul Blast one out again, and then add another 5k to this Gosachi, and add another 5k to your Vanguard. So it's total of 28k. Got 20 now for the enemy, if they have no triggers, of course. So obviously they will want to take this and you just use that for counter right here. And then last but not least, your Vanguard is whacking 41k right here. 41k because 26 plus 15, 41. And then remember the strike skill for Zubat Battle Victor. When my Vanguard attacks, you may stand one unit. So you stand this unit. And then, you know, you may flip 3 cards out. I totally forgot to flip. So let's see how many times did my rearguard stand. So this goes attack first, Carbotron, and then count +1, this stands, so flip up 1. Carbotron goes into the soul, stands +2. And then this one hits again, this one hits first, then stand +3. And then last but not least, the Vanguard hits. You have no more soul to Soul Blast to stand another one, but I mean when this stands, you have no more Soul Blast to add another 5k and 5k, but basically, yeah, you get to flip up 3 cards, so it's the same combo all over again. Vanguard hitting for 41k, GB4 achieved, and your GB3 skill activates, so at the end of battle, there is unit attack, so you triple drive, assign the, the triggers accordingly, and then choose one of your opponent's rearguards and release power and retire, and you draw a card. And then last but not least, you attack with this rearguard without any triggers is still very powerful, so it's 15k, 9k plus 15 is 24, 24 plus 4 28, still is another 20k guard for the opponent. That's if they have no triggers. So yeah, this is the ideal combo if you have 4 counter blasts to work with. Even if you don't have 4, you still can work with this counter blast as long, you can work with this combo as long as you don't stand too many times with Gosachi. You just don't stand as many times. So this combo is very, very viable, very, very feasible, and very, very easy to do. Now moving on, we have the last combo. So the last combo takes very simple work. It's exactly the same thing, but just with different. The last combo also requires 3 counter blasts right here. So now we just flip 4, just for the fun of it. And then we put back everything, reset back into the soul. So this deck, I said before, is really, really strong. So let's go with, we go with Ninja this time. We can put Ninja right here, and then let's just use the Sazanda. And then we have 4 counter blasts right here. We set the soul, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, right here, and then we use Stride. Okay, so for this combo, it's really simple to pull off too. You just really need 3 counter blasts. You can achieve your GB3. So for now, we just put this back into our hands. So you have right Zubat Battle Victor, and then you strike. You pay the cost of strike. You strike into Winning Champ Victor right here. strike skill counter +1, and then you superior call, you draw one card and you superior call one unit right here. So you can actually give your Vanguard a skill. When he attacks, you can stand one unit, and then you can call Ninja and this guy right here. So basically, this combo is really easy to pull off too, because if you do call the Great One though, aside from that, if you do call the Great One, and if you actually do want to stand the Great One, you can actually give the skill to Sazanda. So whenever Sazanda attacks, you can stand. Oh wait, you do need to give the skill to Sazanda. Yeah, sorry, you cannot give the skill to the Vanguard because I realized that you need to stand this unit. So you need to give the skill to Sazanda. Whenever he attacks, you can stand one of the rear guards. So basically the strike skill from Zubat Battle Victor. So if this doesn't exist, it's fine. So let's just put this out of the way. So moving on, we have this combo right here. So first attack you want to do, right, is actually you can attack with this rear guard. Yeah, ideally if they have a 9k base grade 2 rear guard, you can whack that, because this is unable to whack the Vanguard, because if their Vanguard is 11k, this is why I would say you want to play a nice grade 1 right here in order to boost. So it's a 9, if it's a grade 1 here, it's 9 plus 7 is 16. Magic number hits, you know, they have to guard 10. But it's okay if this doesn't exist. Then we go by Sazanda. So remember, when Sazanda attacks, you may stand one with rear guard, so you can stand Ninja right here, and then Soul Blast 1, flip one up, Soul Blast any card from the Soul, so flip one up, and then you plus 5k to Ninja and 5k to your Vanguard itself. And then this is just a normal 5k guard for the opponent's Vanguard if they have no trigger, so it's basically just a 14k guard 5. And then after you boost, you stand this, and then you go to skill, Cabochon skill. So it counter blast 1 right here. So you used up only 2 counter blast right here, and then you still have extra. Cabochon goes to the soul, stand Sazanda. Sazanda, whenever it stands, GB1 skills plus 5k. And then you can use Zubat Battle Victor skill, you Soul Blast out one more card, plus 5k to the Vanguard, plus 5k again to Sazanda, and then flip one up. So in total you have a GB3 already, but you can still get one more by first you attack with Sazanda, so it's a 19k to the Vanguard, guard 10 probably if the opponent has no triggers, and then last but not least attack with Ninja, and then last but not least Ninja skills activates GB1 skill. When this unit attacks, you may counter blast 1, so that's 3 counter blasts right here. Let's just take, you don't have this 4 last counter blast right here, so moving out of the frame. Counter blast 1, you may stand one of your rear guards, and then when you stand, you plus 2k for each face up card in the G zone. So currently you have 2 face up cards in the G zone right here, so you can plus 4k to Ninja, and then you plus 4k to Sazanda too. So this is working for 49, 18, so it's 18k, still got 10. And then when Sazanda stands, don't forget to use the GB3 skill, the GB3 skill, the winning chance victor skill. You may Soul Blast your last card in your soul, which is your Cabochon, which went into soul, and then you plus 5k to your Vanguard, and then plus 5k to Sazanda. And don't forget, when Sazanda stands, it gains another 5k. So as you can see, Sazanda, wow, look at that power right there. It's so big, it's so strong. So Sazanda is already working for like 24k plus 9, so it's about 33k already. And your Vanguard's at 41k again, and don't forget to flip one card up. So yes, this is the combo, guys. The combo, the very strong combo. So now you achieve GB4 with 3 counter blast 2, and then you can attack with Winning Champ Victor, Judge Check 3 times. Then after that, Generation Break 3, do the same thing, draw a card, retire opponent's least amount power rearguard, and then assign all the trigger effects, and then whack with Sazanda again for a whopping 33k. Yes, no trigger included. So yeah, that's all, guys. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed my Nova Grapplers combo tutorial. I'll be posting much more of this, and I'll be posting some full games on the channel right too, so you can stay tuned. I hope you like this, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out. Peace.